Hello everyone, we are on TV19 and I am your host Aniruddha Samant. Today we are going to do hot debate on China's good should be banned in India or not. We have with us today Mr. Kevin and Mr. Mayur. So Kevin, I would like to start this debate with you by asking what do you think Chinese products should be banned in India or not?
I don't think the Chinese products should be banned because if you ban a country's products, basically you're stopping all the cultural or any exchanges between the country. All the trades will be stopped. All the technological developments which take place in either country will be stopped from entering each other. So you are just hampering your relationship with the other country.
So Mr. Mayur, now it's your turn. What would you like to say?
I think it's not about maintaining the business relation because at first we need to improve our own country's economical conditions and then we'll look forward to spread our cultural traditions and etc. So I think it should be banned.
But if you are talking about economy, let me remind you that we get billions of rupees just by the revenue tax that we impose on the Chinese products. How can you compensate for that loss if you are banning the Chinese products?
Yeah, I agree that we get billions of rupees just as revenue. But what about that trillions of rupees that we spend on buying Chinese goods and our Indian rupee gets into China?
Sorry for interrupting, but I think now I want to ask you about what will be the impact on the neighboring countries. We know India and China are neighboring countries.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That neighboring countries' relationship will very much be harmed when the cultural exchanges and the different goods from either country stop going into each other. Also, now China is backing Pakistan. This will further enhance that relationship between them, and it will moreover go to India's loss.
As far as the neighboring countries' relation is concerned, I think that we don't have anything bad condition with Pakistan. Still, it's means entering into our border. So, what's that if we maintain relationship with China and if we don't ban their products and we keep using their products and if it still enters our border and then what can we do? We are in trouble on both sides. We are dependent on China and we can't even throw them out of our border also. So
That's my point. It
that will be a
shouldn't
problem.
ban.
So we should get independent of them. We should manufacture it in our own
Mr.
country.
Mr. Mayur Santani, I have a point with you. That is, I want to ask you about the what are the economic on the basis of economic ground. What can you tell?
I think that our craftsmen and tradesmen are dying due to poverty. So I think that if they get something to do, if their crafts are sold much, if we ban Chinese products, then Indians will have to use our products only that are manufactured in India, and because of that, our tradesmen and craftsmen will get some profit, and at least our economic conditions will become better.
But do you really think that Indian traders or Indian manufacturers will be at par with Chinese traders or manufacturers? Means even if you ban all the Chinese products, when there are other companies like Samsung and Apple, so Indian customers will look forward to them rather than trusting their own companies, which have just newly started.
Yeah, okay. I think if 100% is banned from China, then if 100% people stop using the Chinese goods, then at least 70% will use Indian products. Rest 30% might choose Apple iPhone and Samsung. And we
Sir,
just recently got to know that a phone of Samsung Note 7 just got catched fire in Indigo flight.
it's a good
So
point of Mr. Mayur, and also I would like to say Micromax is setting its headquarters in India, and Micromax is one of the leading companies of India who are manufacturing cell phones at an affordable and a very nice price. Okay, and it's also people of India always want that is cheap, good, and best, and that all Micromax provides. What would you like to say?
I agree with the point, but I also would like to add that Micromax gets all its hardware products from China. So if you bring back Micromax headquarters to India, maybe China will stop giving all those hardware. Then what will the backbone of Micromax stand for?
So when Micromax has decided to shift to India, they might have thought something. They would have got some sources. That's why they are shifting to India. It's not that they are getting their products from China and they will just shift in India and then they will just keep paying transportation costs to bring the raw materials from China. They already must have thought something. They would have got some sources from in India only.
Mm. but the labor is very productive in China. So I mean, the number of hours that they put there is might not be as equivalent to number of hours of input they put here. So in that case, the Micromax mobiles might still have a slight increment in the price in which they are selling right now.
But the labor cost in China is quadruple of that of India. So productivity if decreased, it won't affect the company much because they are saving from labor cost a lot.
So do you really think that the labor cost is a more important factor than productivity?
We have shortage of time. I want to ask the final question, that how will it affect democracy, and how the democracy rules can be affected by banning this China products in India.
Yeah, I think it is against the norms of the World Trade Organization to stop any cultural exchange or banning any national products of China. So I think that this question is out of the bag. You cannot ban any the entire products of China.
No, as far as I know, India is moving towards emergency. Means emergency can be called any time. India's economy is improving that much, and on 16th April 2016, 5 products from China were already banned. So I think government has thought something, and they are going in the right direction only. Otherwise, they would have got a call from the World Trade Organization or something, and some issue might have been created.
Yeah, but I don't think that those 5 products which were banned are major products that can cause any major disruptions
I
for
think now
anything.
we have very less time and we have to wrap up with this debate. See you everyone with us on TV 17. Thank you.